Welcome to the virtual ring. Introducing your host, Irizarry.
And we welcome you into the virtual ring. I am Keith Irizarry, coming to you virtually as always. Hope everyone is staying safe, staying healthy. Today is all about two friends, two coworkers, two fighters as we battle for virtual supremacy. It is a billions battle. Let's go to the blue corner first, and we have Kelly AuCoin. You know him as Dollar Bill on Billions, played Pastor Tim in The Americans, and an absolute diehard Portland Trailblazers fan. Kelly, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. I got my paraphernalia in the back. Notice Soder doesn't have anything for his teams. Some fan he is, but good. I'm making do, working on this shit.
All right, well, let's meet your opponent, and you mentioned it. It is Dan Soder, who plays Mafee on Billions. You know him as a stand-up comic as well. He was featured on Netflix in the stand-ups. Born in Connecticut and went to Arizona for college. Soder, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, man, you just gave all stats that mean nothing.
Oh.
You're like Netflix. I'm like, no, go watch my HBO special. You're like born in Connecticut, went to Arizona. You're like, grew up in Colorado and lived in the Bay Area. You're hitting all the other stuff. You go, I think this guy's name's David Soder.
All right,
The reason I don't have all my 49er stuff, Kelly, is because I'm at my girlfriend's house and I haven't infiltrated the away game yet with all my 49er stuff.
All right.
I have a roommate in Queens just staring at a bunch of Niners stuff on the wall.
So she doesn't have any Niners stuff.
She's a Patriots fan.
This relationship's going nowhere.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think we're doing all right. I think we're both fans of winning organizations.
Oh.
Well, no Tom Brady anymore. How does she feel about that?
It's been a tough quarantine.
Yeah, I would imagine that's
been very hard.
You guys fought on the show Billions, season number 4. It was a draw. Sorry, spoiler alert. How'd you guys feel about the fight? Kelly, you go first.
It was a mutual loss, actually. They technically called it. I think it was the first one in sports history. It was fun. We had a blast. We got to hang out and rehearse, choreograph the hell out of the thing. We sort of learned boxing from this terrifying man who could barely understand what he was saying. He just kept slapping us in the head.
They had us go to Gleason's gym, and it was actually right down the street from where we filmed Mason Capital, the infamous Gleason's gym in Brooklyn. And we would go down there, and it's like Kelly and I, who are not boxers at all and not in shape at all, and we're just like in a ring with this legendary boxing trainer, and he's just yelling at us. He's like, "What? Move your feet! Move your feet!" He's from Panama, and he's like, "Yeah, how do you have no feet?" And I'm like, Kelly watched me get frustrated first, where I'm like, I am trying. And he's like, the feet are not working. And I'm like, well, I'm trying as hard as I can. Yeah.
And I think my take on that initially was like, come on, stay calm.
Grow
up, dude. And then I was like, oh,
I got a text 2 hours later from Kelly being like, I wanted to hit that dude. It's like, dude, that was hard. It was hard. And we both knew that he knew what he was talking about. And
right.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly and I were like, I don't know.
And by the end, it was great. I mean, I think we sort of won him over. I think he just wanted to give us shit, and he was a great guy. But
he definitely by the end of it, he was awesome. That whole Gleason's gym is awesome.
He was great. Yeah.
Yeah, haven't been lucky enough to get over to Gleason's gym, but that sounds awesome. Sounds a lot of fun. So today is going to be similar, except you guys won't punch each other. Okay.
Deal.
Good.
All right. So
he won't break any more ribs.
Yeah.
Throw it.
That's what happens when you punch someone that isn't ready for it.
Oh, wait.
200 extras.
That was you, right, Kelly? You had your broken rib, right?
Yeah, we got a little excited. I think we were going like twice as fast as we were supposed to, and we were just. I hit him on the head. I mean, I kept giving him shit for breaking my rib. I clocked him like right here really hard, full on in the forehead, but it just was like, it didn't break his nose. It was a couple inches higher. So I get to give him shit forever for breaking my rib. And I dodged the bullet barely.
Oh, I love it. All right, let's get to round number 1. All right, so we're going to call this Billions Bonanza. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read a quote from the show Billions. You guys are both on that, and hopefully you get it. If you don't, I don't know. Maybe you guys get fired from the show. You
That'd
never
be
know.
that would be a weird caveat.
That would be very odd, right? If that was like the prize or not the prize, right?
Yeah. You didn't. My manager was not informed of this before I agreed to come on.
You go, dude. Quarantine time.
It's a new wrinkle. Quarantine.
It's way more cutthroat.
It's like rollerball.
All right, guys, let's enter the virtual ring, and we do Billions Bonanza. Kelly, you go first. That reminds me of a prayer I said every night as a kid. I prayed the Lord my soul to keep, and if I die before I wake, I pray that all my toys should break so my bleeping brother and sister can't play with them. Who said it?
Ben Kim.
No.
Oh
no.
No, that would be Wags.
That is Wags. Dan, are you okay with knowing that he was joking around on the first one and giving him a point there?
Well, yeah, I was kind of like, what? And then he nailed it, and I was like,
I'm like,
okay.
no.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right.
All right.
It also made me nervous that he was like just futzing around the first one. He's like, of course I know who that is, and I was like,
uh-oh.
This guy's confident.
I was like, man, Ben Kim, really? I didn't realize he was a wild child early.
Crazy.
Dan doesn't actually watch the show.
I go.
No,
how long has this been on?
Yeah. All right, Dan. When I walk out that door today, we are friends for life, or you don't exist to me ever again.
That sounds like a Bobby Axelrod line.
Boom, you got it. There you go. That was actually season 1, the conversation. Kelly, go back to you. Once you get going prosecuting people who don't deserve it, it gets hard to stop.
Ben Kim. Chuck.
No.
What?
Nope. Dan, would you like to go for the steal here?
Yeah, I would like to go for the steal. I'm going to say...
Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Brian Connerty.
It is! Yes! Soder with the
I
steal!
thought I was going to say Kate Sacker. And then
that was going to be my next guess, to try to steal the steal.
All right. Now we go. Dan, here we go. Are you running all 4 downs, playing every play like it's your last? Is your mouth guard...
come on, Taylor Mason. That was a line to me. What do you think? We don't remember our own cues? Come on, dude.
What's a line to you? I was wondering, hey, I
remember, that was from season 3, episode 8.
Generation Too Late is the name of the episode, yep.
Holy shit. That's what's up. Yeah. All right.
What's up?
All right, Kelly, you're down 3-1. Don't screw this up here.
Pressure.
And I think this is a hard one. Foolishness is right next door to strength.
Ben Kim.
Mafee would have loved to have been sitting on a couch next to this person.
Wait, so give me the quote again.
Foolishness is right next door to strength.
Foolishness is right next door to strength. So I mean, with the second half, I would have said Deb Kawhi, because the girlfriend who disappeared and no one ever talks about.
Which is all of season 8. They've told me.
I'm gonna go with Wendy.
You are correct. It is.
Nailed it. I was getting nervous.
I stalled. You see me stalling.
I saw you stall. I saw you held on to me just like the boxing match. You son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Ooh, look, it always comes back to that. Dan, no one quits while they're ahead. This isn't France. It's America. Had to give him one hard one. This one I feel
no
like
one quits while they're ahead. This isn't France. This is America.
Yeah.
Chuck Sr.?
No. Go ahead. Yeah.
Chuck Jr.
It is. Yes. We are tied at 3.
Oh,
this is
man.
awesome.
Damn you, Rhodes family. Damn you, Rhodes
awesome.
family.
All right, we got 2 left in this round. Kelly, you didn't put a banana in his tailpipe, did you?
This guy.
Yep. What was that line for?
I can't remember any names, but there was a rocket ship going up. A billionaire made it, and Mafee and Taylor were very excited about it, and we shorted it.
Yep.
We shorted that investment, and the rocket ship blew up, and I was thrilled. I led a cheer. And I think that was when Mafee first decided he didn't like me.
Yeah, I didn't think it was, I didn't like you. I think that was when Taylor and I started fracturing off from the rest of Axe Capital.
Yeah.
Because we didn't celebrate the death of a man.
Weakness.
All right, Dan.
Fucking people. Human people.
Human.
I get overly emotional about it.
It is great. I have to say, you two, the acting, you didn't say anything. The camera on you guys, you were wonderful.
Stop.
Great moment.
I already told you I love the beard. I can't
You guys are being too friendly. Dan, I just don't know if I should dive on a live grenade for this place or not.
No, me.
There you go.
Season 1, episode.
Jesus. I didn't write the episode down. I forgot. I didn't
it's
write the episode down.
It's the one where I get. Yeah, I get it. But yeah.
Wow.
So it's tied. So are we doing a tiebreaker or are we going into the next round?
No, we go to the next round. So you're tied up at 4. That's good. Wow. That's a good first round. This is weird. So you guys had a mutual loss or draw, and now you're tied at 4. So basically, you guys are just even at everything you do.
That's pretty great. I'm kind of like the Blazers back in 2000 when we were down 3-1 in the finals to the Western Conference Finals to the Lakers. Came back to tie at 3-3.
Yeah.
And then epic collapse in the fourth quarter.
Then what happened?
So we'll see.
And then what happened? Ron Harper and Derek Fisher and Kobe and company. They got on that ass.
And that was that. I don't know if you remember that iconic, like some of the most iconic images in the NBA of advertising are against the Blazers. The shrug.
Yeah.
And then the alley-oop from Kobe to Shaq where he goes down the court. That was in that game.
Yeah.
Man, and that was Sheed full strength for the Blazers.
Full strength. And Scotty was the fourth. He was like this point forward. He was the fourth guy. Steve Smith, who was at the top of his game. Bonzi Wells was a great sixth man.
Bonzi Wells.
I love Bonzi Wells. I got to meet Bonzi Wells at the Big Three when you and I
first were hanging out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he's a great guy. Great guy.
Well, anyway. I mean, Kelly, it's like you're producing this, so then I guess we'll just go to your list. So we're tied at 4. We're going to do round 2, and we call this the virtual list, and it's called Off the Acting Grid, okay? Because we're going to do sports with you guys. I got my trusty little stopwatch here. We're going to put a minute on the clock. So, Kelly, I'll have you go first. The 1992 Blazers, okay?
Yep.
They are obviously very popular right now because The Last Dance is on ESPN. They just had an episode all about it. I am going to have you name
Ben Kim.
the top. No, Ben Kim definitely not on the team. The top 10 scorers on that team. On that
top
Portland
10 scorers?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck off.
Yep.
In order?
No, not order. I don't care about order. All right, so here we go. Let's go.
Clyde. Wait, ready?
Hold on. I didn't start the clock yet. Let's go into the virtual ring, and we blaze your trail in 3, 2, 1, go.
Clyde, Terry, Cliff Robinson, Jerome Kersey, Kevin Duckworth. I'm going to go with Drazen. Was he still with the team? Drazen Petrovic?
No Petrovic.
Okay. I'm not going with that. Ala Abdelnaby, Mark Bryant.
Yep.
Danny Ainge.
Yep.
Fuck me.
You're missing.
Not Walter Berry. He didn't score at all.
Hold on. You're missing 2 people. You got 8.
Not Grant. Oh man.
One of these you're going to be really disappointed in yourself.
I did the whole
What are we at time
Buck Williams.
Yes, that's the one.
And
one left. And you got 19 seconds. So you got some time. Wow. This was impressive, though. In 3 episodes before this, no one's ever gotten more than 6 in one of these virtual lists.
Kelly just starting off with 9.
3, 2, 1, done. Robert Pack is the only one you missed.
Oh, I love Robert Pack. Yeah.
Dude, you got 9.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. Then we traded him. To Denver. I think.
Denver. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Robert
he
Pack
actually
was
had a
like
great career. Yeah.
94. That 94 Nuggets upsetting the Sonics. He was on that team.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right.
Mutombo holding the ball at the end on the ground.
One of my favorite Nuggets teams.
This is what a Trailblazer geek I am. Allah Abdel Nabi just started following me on Twitter last week, and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah. I mean, he's great. He's a great guy, but he wasn't with the team all that much. He had a great career elsewhere, but any Blazer shows any interest in me, or former Blazer, or anyone associated with the organization, and I'm like a 12-year-old boy, just like, yes.
Yeah.
Dan, does this make you nervous that he just dominated that so well?
He just came out and did 9. I was like, fuck. And I don't know what my question is, so it's not like I can think about it.
Yours is called Name That Niner. Okay. So we will enter the virtual ring. Since 2008, there have been 10 players that have started a game for the quarterback, for the Niners. Started a game at QB for the Niners. Since 2008, 10 players have started at QB for the Niners. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
JT O'Sullivan, Sean Hill.
Yep.
Blaine Gabbert.
Yep.
Alex Smith, happy birthday. Colin Kaepernick, Jimmy Garoppolo. What are we at right now?
6.
Yeah. 1, 2. Missing 4.
Nick Mullen.
Yep. Missing 2 more I thought you'd get. 1 recent.
Troy Smith.
Oh, that's not the recent one. I thought you were going to miss that one. Good by you. 20 seconds. To get 2 more.
Trent Dilfer.
Nope.
Damn it.
He was right before this. 8 seconds.
Son of a bitch.
Come on. Someone you're living with might want this name out there. Done. Brian Hoyer.
Oh, shit. Brian Hoyer. Totally. I forgot he was the starting quarterback over Blaine Gabbert. Damn it.
And C.J. Beathard.
C.J. Beathard.
I remember.
From Iowa. I should have gotten Beathard. I feel bad.
Is he Charlie Beathard's son? He is.
Charlie Beathard's son.
Son or grandson of
what did I end up with? 8?
8.
All right.
That's good. So here we go. I stink at math, but I'll do it anyway. So that's 13 for Kelly and 12 for Dan.
Yeah.
As we go past, this is the highest scoring game we've had so far.
Well, we're professional actors.
CJ Beathard, son of a bitch.
So that's the problem with this show is you're going to be thinking about CJ Beathard now. The rest of the day, you're going to be like, oh my God, how did I not get that? That's the one.
It was CJ Beathard and
Brian Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, Brian Hoyer. Yeah.
We traded him for Jimmy G, technically.
He was basically, yeah. And now he's in New England.
Well, we traded a 2nd-round pick, and then we cut Brian Hoyer, and the Patriots picked him up. Fuck. All
right, so 13. I love how into this you guys are. This is great. 13-12. Kelly is leading as we head into the final round. We're going to call the spotlight. And both of you guys, you both know I'm fans of your crafts. I like what you guys do for a career. So what I wanted to do is something a little bit different than I've done on any other show. I want to kind of spotlight your talent. I've come up with these topics, okay? And then you're going to, whether it's be funny, whether it's go for a new role, whatever it is, you're going to act it out. Give you 15, 20, 30 seconds, however long you want to go. No more than 30. I'll buzz you at 30. Okay? Dan, you're trailing, so let's go to you first.
Mm-hmm.
Your segment is basically called Make Me Laugh, okay? So we enter the virtual ring. Your first topic is love. You're at a bar. You're single, okay? You approach a woman. I want you to include your best pickup line. Go ahead.
You have done every single thing wrong when dealing with a stand-up comedian. You have told me to make you laugh. You have given one of the most hackney premises ever in the history of comedy. You literally just gave me dating is weird. Dating is weird. Number 3, I have been stripped of my ability to do stand-up. And that, listen, a lot of people lost their jobs. I'm not complaining about that. What I am saying is it's going to be the last thing to fucking come back. So you basically just told me, you were like, hey, do the thing that you're probably never going to do again. Unless there's a major scientific fucking revolution. So that's my yeah.
All right. I don't know how many points to give you for that.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot of points.
That was me. You know what?
If I were that young woman, I'd go home with you.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. Thanks, Kelly. I told you I like the beard.
I'm going to say the most points you can get on this. I'm going to say you can get 5 on that, and I'm going to give you 5 for that first one.
I appreciate. You know what? It doesn't make up for C.J. Beathard and Brian Hoyer, but
no. All right, Kelly, I'm going to try to make you act. I don't know if you're going to tell me you're not allowed to do that either. But I'm going to also give you love, and I'm going to let you describe your love for a city that you've lived in.
But act. Let's. Okay.
You're going in for a role.
You know what I love most? Yeah, I don't know if this is emoting. This is just honest. This is just me talking. Like a lot of parts of in the audition room, a lot of the auditions, just talking and getting to know the casting person before you actually audition. So this feels like something that would be just like, this would be just like chit chat. And I would tell that casting director, I love Portland, Oregon, and the thing I think I love most about Portland, Oregon is that all the strip clubs are owned by women. And that would hopefully not get me kicked out of the
door. Yeah.
And that just hit 30 seconds. Wow, Dan. I like the fact that he brought up the strip clubs in here.
Yeah.
You guys put it in my brain.
By the way, you nailed the thing that actually outside of Portland's top 3 things that they know is like the strip clubs. It's like a secret where everyone's like, Florida and Portland are the only places where they're like, make sure you go look at the strip clubs.
Everybody goes, and half of them are like this burlesque and modern dancers are doing it, and and they are like all owned by women. It's seemingly, and it's like an empowered sort of environment.
Yeah,
they're proud of their strip clubs.
I feel like I'm giving you 5 points on that one. I'm going to give you a perfect 5 out of 5 on that one. I feel like you nailed it. You took us inside the room of what an actor would be doing there. I like that.
See, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, how about sadness? If your local coffee shop were to close?
Dude, again, you're talking out of school like things are going to be, you act like things are going to be normal. Why are you why are you putting us in situations that we so desperately crave to be in right now? Where you're like, hey, remember when you were outside and you were having human contact and you could just have a conversation without being worried of a life-threatening virus? What would you do in that situation? You know what, honestly? Screw the humor. I would just appreciate being out in public and that maybe we have a decent cure for this thing. That's my whole situation. That's my bit for being in a coffee shop is I'm really impressed with the vaccine that they created.
Nailed it. Kelly, would you agree that's a 5 out of 5?
Oh, yeah. He appealed to my emotions as well.
Yeah, I got emotional.
Yeah, you did. See, that's what I want to hear. All right, Kelly, let's do one more. I'm going to ask you, do you want sadness or do you want anger?
This guy?
Yeah, what do you want, sadness or anger?
I'll take anger.
Anger. All right, let's go to your beloved.
I'll take anger and sadness.
Okay, this might fit both, actually, then. We'll go to your beloved Portland Trail Blazers.
Oh.
I'm sorry to tell you, but C.J. McCollum, Damian Lillard have both been traded away from the Portland Trail Blazers, okay? All the Blazers have gotten back are J.J. Barea and a pack of playing cards. That's it. So the 2 best players in your team, they're gone. I'm going to set a clock. Just react, dude. Go.
No. Fuck.
I think that wins. He walked away. He wins that one. He got it. You won.
That is a perfect 5 out of 5 again.
Come on, man. That was perfect. You just walked away angry. Nailed it.
All right, here we go. So each one of you get 10 points.
Oh, God.
Wait, I got 5? Yeah.
That's it. So that means the final score is 23-22. Kelly is the winner, and it's all because of C.J. Beathard. Kelly, you get 10, 15 seconds here to take the winner circle and gloat a little bit. Go ahead.
This doesn't quite make up for the breaking of the rift, Dan, but it goes a long way. In your face. That's what you get for dating someone doesn't have any 49er paraphernalia.
You know what? It's a good point, and I just want to say, for the mistake I make, I blame Beathard less than I blame Brian Hoyer, and I think C.J. Beathard is a great man, and hopefully will be with the 49ers as they win a Super Bowl when football comes back in 2029. God bless.
You guys are fantastic. I want to thank you both for being on the virtual ring. You're amazing. I want to thank our producer, Rafe, our research assistants as well, Patrick and Sage. I am Keith Irizarry. Remember, if you can't trust me, how can you trust yourself? We'll catch you next time.